This body was meant to be originally a most sacred space. Such is a sacredness that we are actually a powerful yantra. The sacred geometry is penetrating through us. The matrix of the universe is passing through us. There is a convergence of energies at the top. There is an emergence of a nadi system which is enabling us to access the pure Vayu Tattva within us, experiencing elemental flows, experiencing a sacred intercommunication between various energetic connections with the cosmos, with the stars, to the planets, to the celestial beings, through music, through a huge, immense, universal flow happening through us. How could we miss it? It's because we think we are fragmented and disconnected. So the process of Kundalini is actually to realize that immensity of this connection, that we are not separate from this world, we are not disconnected from this world, and then we have to discover how to connect again. So the remembrance is missing. When I say what does the physical changes? First and foremost, a youthful, joyful, beautiful body. How? The state of being is so strongly aligned that it reflects in the body. The body is prepared to that level of fitness physically through the Kriya, cleansed and purified in the subtle body, so that we can experience the lightness inside us. You can feel the immense joyfulness of this lightness. You're watching a child running, a 3-year-old child running. There is like a freedom. There is a joy of running. It's like a wild Mustang running in the grasslands. There is a freedom from within, and that freedom from within is happening because there is an immense river-like flow, and it is continuous. It is not like yesterday you had it and today it is not there. So the constantness in the physical state will lead you to a realization that we are already spiritually connected. It's not separate. You cannot disempower only, or fragment this body into spiritual, emotional, mental, physical. They're all integrated. This coming together is integration, and that's what is Kundalini doing. It's helping you to realize that the power is so strongly embedded within us, and when it awakens, there is no separation anymore. These journeys of coming together of all the 7 fragmented aspects of us, the soul has to experience that coming together. The effect of this Kundalini awareness in this beautiful instrument is that first and foremost, there will be no more sickness or illness, because there is a constant flow of prana across the entire body. So wherever there is any decalcification required, purification required, detoxification required, the pure intelligence of the Kundalini will direct itself into this point where there is a lack of something and address it. That's a very ideal scenario, because most people I have noticed is they go through a stage where they are healing, but it looks like a suffering. People get some kind of a constriction or spasms or struggle in the body. They feel that they want to disconnect from this whole process because the fear sets in. There's a lot of misgivings on the net. There are a lot of people who have given some lot of scary information about Kundalini. So the effects of Kundalini is actually for flowering and not for suffering. So most people have misaligned with that state and thought that it is a suffering, and that's what has caused us to react in a certain way, and that is not helping us. The whole process is conducive for uprising of current, and the uprising of current is a constant state. How could our flowering become so difficult? So the very effect of Kundalini is, to my understanding, I have seen it in many thousands of people, studied the effects of it. First and foremost, the body has to be prepared on a daily basis. You cannot bypass the process. It is a daily cleansing process, which we think that Kundalini will do it for us. It's like saying you own a car and a car is going to clean itself. It's not going to happen. You have to take the responsibility of cleansing and purification. The effect of the Kundalini is that it is going to make our journey of ascension faster. The energy rises through the spine into the Sushumna Nadi and flowers on the crown and awakens us to the real knowing, the film of projection, which is the dreaming, which is the aspect of our huge dramatic processes, begin to layer by layer shed off, and you will experience the true nature of us. So the effect of Kundalini is experiencing the truest nature within us, which is very, very starkly beautiful, and knowing that very deep awareness processing through us. There's a flow of universal energy, the flow which is prana flowing through entire body, the river of light flowing through us. There is so much of beauty, there's so much of love passing through us, and there is magnetism happening on the top. There is something beautiful which on a daily life basis, what would you see? First and foremost, you would see that the body is very light. You can return back to your running. You don't have to worry about your knees, your body having fluctuations of weight issues. First and foremost, temperature balance. The hot and cold will have to be set right. The yoga state is balance. People misunderstand yoga. People go to the extremes and hurt themselves. True yoga is not about fasting or trying to be somebody else and pretend that you're doing some over the top process which is making you to please the gods above. It's not about trying to make yourself difficult and attain a state of penance where you are trying to hurt yourself by starving, by denying. It's called self-abnegation. You want to deny something, the body will start to have lack of desire, and then you will be fine. The ability is first and foremost experience something very truly beautiful within, and that is celebration. And that Kundalini enables us to attain a state of flow. That state of flow will make you high frequency. In high frequency, in simple terms, you will not fall sick so as you think. The body's immunity level will rise. You will experience a beauty within you. The face will glow, your skin will glow, the body will become fragrant. You don't need to keep on rubbing yourself with all kinds of cosmetics. The body will experience something magical. Number one, youthfulness, a sense of elation which is constant, a sense of immense love and gratitude in your system that enables you to access the simplest of all joys, and that reflects in the attitude, that reflects in abundance. The connection with the earth, when it is so strong, abundance is guaranteed. It will reflect in your state of health and state of your flow of your opportunities and that come to you, your magnetism that will attract the amazing people in your lives, the opportunities that bring you more wealth, not for purpose of proliferation or pretense of showcasing wealth, but for accessing the need within us. So abundance is availability of resources at the point of need, and Kundalini is an abundance journey, a journey of connecting you to the core and through joyfully. Let's celebrate every single moment, and it becomes so beautiful that it is so infectious that your presence and your essence is magnetized, and you wherever you go, whatever you do, you can see it in your life. Kundalini is inescapable. When you want to rise, the energy can express itself through many ways. People think it has to happen in a certain yogic way. Not necessarily. Some people can experience immense love of the heart. Some people can turn out to be phenomenal musicians. An artist can flower within you. A mathematician can flower within you. It's all power of Kundalini. A powerful businessman experiencing a powerful vision and directing many thousands of people, and like somebody like Bill Gates, who has rose to a fame, rose to a clarity, and then enabled that wealth to be distributed across those needy. So that's also a sign of Kundalini. So that all this come together. So we cannot separate the physical aspect, and with the material aspect and the spiritual aspect are not different. So to make it very simple and easy, to look at it like a pillar of light. One end of it is matter, another end of it is the spirit. So when spirit condenses, it becomes matter. When matter expands, it becomes the spirit. So the both ends of the same spectrum. We cannot separate it. We have mistaken it. The standing pillar of light that we are all powerful spirits, and we have right now journeying through a small insignificant cosmic dust called human body, and that human body has to experience its divinity, and Kundalini provides the connection to the matrix, connection to the grid, to experience this connection to the source. And in one split of a moment, at 90 feet per second, if something just passes through you and you experience the unity of connection within, and that's it, you're on, switched on, and that's what Kundalini is about.